What a smart rapper. Today, I'm back in the studio, and I'm just going to tell you this, man. We're going to talk about today 5 things you should never do when you're in a professional studio. I don't give a shit what you do when you're in your home studio, doing all that weird shit that you've been doing, scratching your ass, whatever you're doing. It's none of my business. But when you're in a professional studio, especially if you pay for studio time, there's 5 things you should never do. We're going to go over those today. And these are things that are going to protect you from, you know, having any enemies at these studios, and also being able to come back to the studios. Because if you go to a studio, you do these things, you may not understand why it's a messed up thing, but people who work at the studio, or it's their studio, they're looking at you. They may not be saying anything to you, but they're like, oh my god, this motherfucker is not coming back here, right? And trust me, I know, because I've been in a lot of studios. I've seen a lot of people do some fucked up shit in studios. Really annoying, just disrespectful, and people don't like working with those people when they're disrespectful. So you got to keep these things in mind. You're gonna learn today, all right? So let's go over those things right after the intro. Number 1 with your monkey ass. Do not touch the gear. You see these knobs? Look, I ain't even gonna touch
Can't
it,
touch this.
right? Because I don't know what to set on right now. Because he's running the session. I'm not even gonna touch it. Even I know. Don't touch the gear, man. Don't touch the gear, because how it's set up. Look at this. See this? Let me show you this real quick. Okay. When you see all of this shit, these are precisely set up. When you touch something, very expensive something, 1, you might potentially break it. Number 2, you could mess the whole damn session up.
True.
You could change one thing. You could change one plugin. You could deactivate one plugin on accident in a session. It'll mess the whole sound up of the whole thing. The engineer comes back in here. He sits down because he wants to go take a quick piss, right? And he comes back. He's like, well, this doesn't sound the same. What you touch? And you don't even know what the fuck you touch because you don't know what anything is because it's just so expensive. So number 1, don't touch the gear, okay? Number 2, don't put drink over the gear. Don't do that. I can do it.
Thug life.
Because I live here. I'm just kidding. No, I can do it though, but I prefer not to do it. Because when you actually put drink over gear, you could potentially spill. How much does this board cost? Like $85,000. What? Not $8,500. Shit's expensive, man. Look at this. Let me show you this right here, because I got some of this gear. I got this at home. He got 2 of these motherfuckers here. This right here, the Avalon 730, that's 737 SP, right? This is 2400, 1,000, don't even know what these things are. 1,000, couple thousand, couple more thousand, 85,000, right? That's like, this shit's expensive. If you drink something near the gear and the engineer sees you doing that, he's gonna be like, crazy. Don't put the drink near the gear. You don't even set your drink near the gear. See this area? This is a drink-free zone. You don't put shit near here, okay? Like maybe blunts and shit, but you don't put you don't put a drink near, because if it spills, you're gonna have to fix that. That's expensive. So just keep your drink away from the gear. So far we got, don't touch the gear. Don't put your drink near the gear, because your drink or your food may touch the gear. And I was gonna eat a burrito over the gear, but then we discussed it. We said that's probably not a good idea. Now, number 3, if you go to a studio, if you actually pay for studio time in a professional studio like this, a $250,000 studio,
Money.
you should always know that you're gonna go in the studio, and do not plan or accidentally stay past your allotted time. If you do, the chances are they have somebody else in the next time slot. You're gonna overlap. That means you're affecting their money, which means if you do overstay, you need to pay them for the time, because time is money. But just be respectful, and if you need to come back, book another time, or ask if you can stay, and ask prior to, look, if we ran over an hour, like, is that okay, and I'll pay you extra? Say, you know, they'll let you know, no, I got another person coming. But if you stay, you cannot stay past your allotted time. Don't even plan on staying unless you ask. That's a big deal, okay? Because keeping the engineer happy and the person who runs the studio is key to you building a good relationship. Plus, you want to be good friends with people who run studios anyways, because you don't know who they're dealing with. They could be dealing with other big people. They're a big connector for you, especially if you're out in LA or wherever you're at. They're dealing with the local rappers. They're dealing with the local singers. These are people you want to know. So you want to be best friends with your engineer. The engineer is your best buddy, okay? So just keep them happy and don't stay past your allotted time slot. Number 4, and this came straight from my boy himself. He said, "Don't stand over my fucking shoulder." And I was like, "Oh, that's a good one. We're gonna put that on. We're gonna put that in the thing." No, but I already knew that. Don't sit over the engineer's shoulder if he's working, especially if he doesn't like really know you, because he's gonna feel very uncomfortable. And you're gonna get a messed up mix, or he doesn't want you looking, trying to steal his secrets and his how he mixes and all these things like that. He's like, you do your part, you record and do stuff like that, and he'll do his part. But don't sit over his shoulder watching him like he's on Instagram DMing some hot chicks and you're trying to get the details on exactly how to do it. Like, you don't do that. That's not how you do that. So don't stand over the engineer's shoulder, okay? That's not a smart choice. Number 5, I witnessed this with a lot of hood rappers. A lot of hood rappers, and I know that you know what I'm talking about. You're in the studio, and you probably do the same thing. I do this too, but I need to give this as a tip as well. Is when you're in the studio, you're playing a song, do not, by any means, you can blast a song when you're listening to it, when they're listening back, and it gets really loud, where you damn near can't hear it, and you're like you're in the club, and you leave with your ears ringing. But you need to make sure that you know when you blue blast it to listen to it. That's fine, but you have to turn it back down, way back down when you're mixing it. When it's being mixed, you don't listen to it really super loud. When you play back, you're trying to vibe to it, you can play it loud. But when you're in the studio, make sure that you're not always playing it super loud. The engineer has sensitive ears. Okay, the engineer's in the room with you. He has sensitive ears. He mixes with his ears. That's his tool. It's his instrument where he makes his money. So you don't want to be blasting your song like super crazy loud. Okay, put it at like at a medium to loud level, but don't go crazy with it. Okay, and also you don't want to blow the speakers. Not that you would really blow the speakers, but you potentially could, depending on the gear they have. Because I've blown speakers before. So I mean, it was a home studio, but still, So that's 5. Let's go over these again real quick. Number 1, don't touch the gear. Number 2, don't put any drink or food near the gear, okay? Number 3, don't stay past your allotted time slot, okay? And if you're going to, make sure you pre-plan for it. Number 4, don't stand over the engineer's shoulder. And number 5, don't play it too loud, okay? You want to keep it like medium to loud. And if you want to blast it, do that when it's on a MP3 or whatever, when you're driving home, and you can blast it in your car. But you don't want to blow the speakers, and you don't want it to be annoying to the engineer. So that's it, y'all. Hit me with a like, hit me with a subscribe, hit me with your 4 bars for the day. I'm going to be doing videos, in-studio videos, other videos, all the kinds of videos, expanding the content. You all know Rap Tweaks is back. Y'all can submit for that, but you can't submit for it unless you're part of the community, which is coming very soon. Lots of opportunities there, marketing courses, rap voice guides, rap flows, speed raps, how to write songs, how to write lyrics, how to write choruses, all that shit's coming. And linking with a lot of big people too, getting videos with them. So stay tuned, alright? So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell when you do, because it's going to notify you every time I release a new video, so you can become a smarter rapper every day, because I release a new video every day. Become part of the notification gang by hitting the notification bell, alright? And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, but until then, check out these other videos. I don't even know where it's at on here because I can't see the screen, but it's going to be right here somewhere, alright? And don't forget to go learn your word for the day. I don't have one on hand, so go learn one. Go check out the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, and then check out these other videos. Okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with some more videos tomorrow. You better be listening.